Yeah, so if you guys just got here, I just woke up and I walked downstairs and then my brother looks at me and he's like, did you see it? I'm like, saw what? He's like, the Rashid trailer. It just dropped. And I was like, no, why didn't it drop in the morning? Spoilers. So I just booted up the stream and here we are, ready to rock and roll. This is my genuine reaction. I'm so excited to see what they've done with Rashid in Street Fighter 6. I'm sure he's going to be OP. Please have the fastest drive rush in the game. Please run in the air. We want him to be like Fujin from Mortal Kombat, dude. We know him to be broken. So here we go, guys. And we'll break it down after. Do they have the Rashid theme? Do they have the music? New theme? It's looking fast already. I see a lot of flips, a lot of V skills.
You ready for this?
Oh, looks like he's got a lot of new buttons. Damn. I wish I could do that in the morning. Okay, we got some forward throws. He's got an air throw. What was that? He's got combination slides. Damn, his whirlwind looks so good in this game. Oh, dude, I see some like V-Trigger 2 stuff.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay, that looks similar. Yeah, he definitely has his V skill. Oh, it looks like it's back. His V-Trigger. Oh, we don't get to see how far the drive rush goes.
Last resort. Come here. Here comes Rashid for your viewing pleasure. And cut. Hope the camera got my good side.
Man, looks like a lot of his moves are using the whirlwind shot, and it looks like a lot of it is like V-Trigger 2 styles, you know, where he's getting amped up.
This feels awesome. You should try it.
That was me like an hour ago, literally. Okay, let's try to break this down. Let's attempt to break this down, because it looks like there is a lot of new stuff now for Rashid. I saw some stuff I recognize from Street Fighter 5. It looks like they changed his buttons too. What do you guys think of this theme? You guys like his new theme? Of course it has no lyrics, right?
You ready for this?
So that looks like what? His medium kick? Medium kick. What was that? It looked like might even. Did they get rid of his crouching fierce, his godlike crouching fierce, or is it still there? Looks like he's got like a new anti-air. That's definitely forward medium punch. But now he hops when he does it. That has to be forward medium punch. Maybe it's a new command normal too. Overhead. His overhead's still there as well. Let me see his forward throw and his back throw and an air throw. Look how far he knocks him away on his air throw. The animation looks so good for it. And now he has... So, he's got his run. Do you guys think this is a command run? Or is it just like his normal run that he had from like Street Fighter 5? Because when you cancel into a punch, he did the whirlwind. But now it looks more like Kimberly. And then now he can cancel into a kick and he slides just like Kimberly underneath fireballs. This is really good for zoning. I like how he hits you when he passes by. That's so cool. And look, there it is again. He runs. Man, this is really similar to Kimberly. They gave him like a guy moveset. What is this? Yeah, free side switch, exactly. And this, I'm really worried. Like, man, please don't be plus. You know? And here's the whirlwind shot. Look at the angle it goes in this game. Like, it was an okay projectile, but the horizontal range on this looks pretty good now. It looks really low to the ground, you know? More like a normal. They both use parkour. Yeah, that's a good point. And there's the whirlwind looks similar, you know? Goes at a similar angle. Looks still like an anti-air. I wonder if he still has this as a reversal, because you guys remember at the end of Street Fighter 5, they nerfed the startup so hard. And the pushback, too, when you get hit by it. So this is interesting right here. So he does the whirlwind, and it looks like he still has the roll. And then he still gets the momentum and kicks them upwards. So that's really interesting. Like, I mean, I'm sure that's a new special move, you think? It could be all one move, right? I'm sure, remember, they need to add moves for all these characters so they can easily combo into their level 1. There's the blog, too. Okay, we'll check out the blog after. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is so cool. This looks just like his V-trigger, too. And he's got a double hitting air normal as well. Damn, side switch super? Is this his level 1, you guys think? It's not big animation on it. Look how long he winds up here. Look at this. Do you just hold it down? That's so sick, and it leaves behind like a tornado. What is this? That's so sick. And then this character's gonna be so annoyed online. Look at this. He changes trajectory mid-air, dude. He's got like a dive kick. The eagle spike, man. Oh man. He looks so fun. That's gotta be his level 2 super. It leaves behind the same tornado too. Not like the same tornado as in like the V trigger, but what I mean from that previous move, like he has that tornado. It just doesn't look like it's as high up in the air. And then what does he do after he hits with it? He gets the enhanced whirlwind, does more hits, and he kicks them. Does it look like he's got a double jump? That's so sick. We barely get to see his drive rush, man. I want to know how crazy this thing is. There's that target combo again. Look at these juggles, dude. That's so cool.
Last resort. Come here. Here comes Rashid.
Dude, the pressure on this character is gonna be insane.
And cut.
This doesn't look easy to perfect parry. Even though we just saw Rashid from Street Fighter V, it looks like the DLC characters, they're making them quite different. Obviously, he's got some similarities, but he's got a lot of new stuff too. So that gets me really excited for, you know, Aki and Ed and Akuma, what they're gonna do with those characters. Like, super excited. Rashid soars into Street Fighter 6 on July 24th. Man, and I'm so surprised on the release date too. I thought it'd be super free for Capcom to have the trailer at EVO on August 4th and then release him, you know, the next day right after finals. Well, don't forget, he's banned from tournaments, right? But he's definitely got to be banned for EVO. There's no way. It's 2 weeks to be legal. Now he's gonna come right when the battle pass is done. I think they should have released the battle pass and this trailer on the same day. It's a little weird they did it the day after because there was so much confusion of people being like, whoa, is Rashid coming out today? You know, like no one knew what date he was being released, right? With a whirlwind of moves that will send him flying through each fight, Rashid leaves all opponents in the dust unless they decide to like and subscribe. Oh no, he's a content creator. Prepare for the incoming Storm World Warriors. Rashid the Turbulent Wind makes the Street Fighter 6 debut in Fighting Ground and the single-player World Tour mode starting on July 24th. So that's cool. They confirmed that they're adding him to World Tour. So hopefully they'll add a new area as well. With a whirlwind of moves that will send him flying through each fight, Rashid leaves all opponents in the dust unless they decide to like and subscribe. First appearing in Street Fighter V, the charming Rashid returns to the series, searching for a new outlook in life. He realizes he was to find the strongest warriors around the world and record what their meaning of strength looks like. Epiphany, I mean. So, starts his journey to become a vlogger. What's with all these guys becoming content creators? Always carrying around his trusty camera to live stream and capture the spirit of strength. You guys like his new design? I noticed a lot of people were like complaining about his hair. Why his hair is sticking out. You guys like it? It looks cool. I think it looks cool. The parkour style. You love the hair? Yeah. Beat Rashid in World Tour, where your avatar can learn his moves, speak to him about his life, and increase your bond with him through presents and missions. Max out your bond with Rashid to obtain his outfit too, which should look familiar to his fans and followers. Take your avatar Rashid's new moves to the battle hub and see what havoc you can wreak in avatar battles. That's cool. So yeah, he already has his nostalgia combo ready to go. I mean, I'm assuming every character's gonna have their nostalgia costume. According to game director Takayuki Nakayama, Rashid's hair and bangs were a challenge and involved a lot of trial and error to get right. we wanted to emphasize his use of wind in parkour, so we ended up using cloth materials that were thin and fluttering. Since he's a food tuber, oh god, he has a camera attached to the belt that crosses over his chest, and a smartwatch is embedded in his bracelet since he's a gadget-loving character. Air is added to his sandals to emphasize his lightness and bouncing and running parkour movements. His gloves, sandals, and other parts are used to attack are decorated with a motif of a hawk's beak. Rashid retains much of his previous moveset from Street Fighter V, but the winds of change have blown in a fresh gust of inspiration to play with. Rashid's trademark ability to soar throughout the stage from all angles is intact, but with even more options to bring about the hurricane. Nakayama provides insight into how Rashid plays in Street Fighter 6. His unique fighting style is characterized by parkour and nimble movements, while also utilizing whirlwinds, air currents to trifle with his opponents. He has many techniques to attack while moving forward and has a unique run action that is used from a forward step, giving him plenty of ways to approach his opponents. There you guys go. His normal moves have a few quirks and are easy to execute, giving him a solid neutral game. In Street Fighter 6, Rashid's basic ease of handling from Street Fighter 5 is maintained, while expanding his overall range of movements by increasing the number of aerobatic movements and his air currents incorporated in his moves. For example, Arabian Cyclone is a new special move that could be used on its own, where Rashid performs a spinning kick, conjuring up a small whirlwind, and could also be transitioned into rolling assault and wing stroke, which were previously available as V skills. So he has both his V skills. He's got this new move that will create the win for you. So you got your mini V trigger too. Combos incorporating these moves look great, so we hope you try them out in battle. They do look really sick. I can't wait, like especially for the 2-bar wireless connections. Rashid's gonna be a hoot. As for other additions, Rashid has a feature that allows him to improve his mobility and enhance his moves by creating and using a whirlwind air current. Rashid's V-Trigger 1 from Street Fighter V, where he summons a large advancing whirlwind, is now his level 2 super, Isar. Which is obviously predicted. He was either going to get the install V-Trigger 2 or he's going to get the V-Trigger 1 as his level 2. His whirlwind shot also has the ability to create air currents when held down to charge. And we saw him holding it down and charging too. The OD version, the aforementioned Arabian Cyclone, creates an air current Rashid can ride to victory. Air currents can be utilized to expand his neutral game strings and combos, allowing the player's individuality to shine through. With these elements, Rashid has become more distinctive as a character, and we hope you'll experience the fun of moving around on the screen. Rashid also has a new double jump move known as Arabian Sky High. No! That will surely keep opponents guessing on where he'll land from the air. I'm sure he will. Finally, Rashid can switch sides with side flip, which can also be followed up with a front flip to take Rashid into the air once again. He wants you to capture his best angles after all. Guys, no. Why does he have a double jump? Naturally. That's so crazy. No. It was supposed to be oral. Super Rashid Kick is his level 1 super, where Rashid offloads a devastating kick while soaring forward and up through the air. Altair returns as Rashid's level 3 super, where he twirls around and summons a tempest that lifts opponents in the air before he rains down upon them with a monsoon of powerful blows. Rashid will be unlocked for owners of the Year 1 character pass. Yay, guys! We finally get what we paid for. By proxy, this also means that anyone with the Deluxe or Ultimate Edition, if you're on the fence, try out Rashid for free for 1 hour with the 1 rental fighter ticket, which could be obtained in the Fighting Pass. Yeah, so by now, if you guys have been completing the fighter passes, you should have 4 hours of playtime with Rashid for free when he comes out on July 24th. Speaking of the Fighting Pass, the Rashid Arise Fighting Pass is available now until July 23rd, featuring items of cosmetic themed around our favorite new food tuber. The Storm Alert has now been issued for July 24th when Rashid joins Street Fighter 6. Until then, we'll see you on the streets. Damn. The Storm Alert. I'm really interested if they change some of the areas on World Tour. So you guys mentioned they changed the website too? Rashid, the soaring eagle of the desert that flies using parkour. With wind as his ally, he outfoxes opponents with his high mobility. Born into nobility, he's a carefree but earnest man. Loves video streaming. Hey, so do I. He hates fighting women and children. He hates load times, and he hates trolls. He likes new stuff, movies, and his friends. He's 5'10" and 187 pounds. Once again, the big question is, are they going to reset the ranked leaderboards. I don't think they are at this point because Capcom would have told us by now, probably, right? I don't think there'll be a balance patch. Obviously, it's too soon. But I like how fast that Rashid is coming out. It's great. Hopefully, we don't have to wait too long for Aki. It'll probably be before Christmas, right? And I wonder what kind of news Capcom has for Evo now that they've shown Rashid and he'll be out by then. Really exciting to know. Hopefully, it's like a costume DLC or something. There's still a lot of questions that we have on how Capcom is dishing out their DLC and content for Street Fighter 6. There's a lot of costumes missing. We want our third costumes for every single character. It doesn't look like Rashid got a new stage as well, guys. They said that we'd have 2 stages. So it's either going to be Aki, Ed, and Akuma. One of them won't get a stage at this point. And there's still so much with this character, man. The tech is going to be nuts on day 1. Yeah, at least it won't be on that plane where, like, it was not allowed in tournaments, man. And people are getting motion sickness. Exactly.